You might have a creditor that does a little investigation and sees that you've got assets that have equity. For example, you might have a house that has $300,000 worth of equity. Of course, in bankruptcy, that equity is probably protected. So if you were to do a Chapter 7 bankruptcy, trustee wouldn't touch the house and you'd emerge with the house intact. But if you're doing debt settlement, you're not in bankruptcy. And so if a creditor sees you have $300,000 worth of equity, and let's say you owe that creditor $20,000, well, put yourself in the shoes of that particular creditor. And I know there may be an issue about shoe size and maybe it'd be uncomfortable. But you might see this creditor say, well, look, you got $300,000 worth of equity in that house. Just take out a HELOC and pay me in full. And so that would certainly be a reason why a creditor would not go along with a reduction of the debt. Another might be the creditor looks at your pay stubs and sees, you've got a really good job. You're making a fair amount of money. You just need to do some budgeting and pay me in full. So there are different reasons why a creditor might not go along with what you're proposing. Some of them, it's dependent on the person at that creditor's office that is your interlocutor. So if you've got somebody who is kind of a hard nose, maybe he's had a bad day, and you propose reducing the debt to that person might say, no, you owe me this money, pay up. And another reason might be the creditor has already filed suit. This has been going on for some time. The creditor has had to pay an attorney, pay the filing fee on the complaint. And at this point, the creditor is in no mood to start reducing the balance that you owe. So there are different reasons. It's sort of on a case-by-case basis. But the free rider problem is a very real problem.